Are you struggling to build wealth and continually spending more than you earn? In this video, I'm going to give you tips on how to build wealth by spending less than you earn, with examples of how I use this myself. It might seem obvious, but it's often harder to put into practice. So let's explore why this simple rule is crucial for your financial journey. If you want to learn how to build wealth, hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification icon so you'll be notified every time I upload new content. When people think about spending less than they earn, they think about words like deprivation and hardship and cannot understand how that they can get by anything without borrowing money. But actually, spending less and living a life less gives you more empowerment and abundance. If you spend less than you earn, then you never borrow money. For example, at the beginning of my working career, my earnings were low. Therefore, my surplus was only a few percent of my income. Over time, my income grew, and then this surplus percentage grew as well. This enabled me to invest in the form of cash savings, then investments such as stocks and shares. Without sticking to the rule of spending less than I earn, I could not take the path to building wealth. By spending less than you earn, you make yourself financially robust, resistant to economic down factors, which can financially wipe out people. And in fact, economic downturns can actually present investment opportunities that was usually only the rich have the opportunity to take advantage of. For example, for myself, the pandemic was a golden opportunity for spending less and investing in the great bear market of 2022. I was able to permanently work from home, which allowed a savings of travel expenses and invest in tech stocks such as Nvidia for only $130. That is like purchasing Nvidia for $13 in today's money. It'll be hard at the beginning to stop building up debt. But just by start only spending 99% of your earnings, then gradually over time seek to widen that gap. The surplus then going into investments to build wealth. This will create the mindset to move from consuming to wealth building. Look at all of your expenditures. This can include expensive gym memberships, hairdressers, subscriptions, phone contracts, home maintenance, childcare, and so on. I check our expenditures every April. Check the subscription increases, phone contract increases, council tax, insurances, and so on. What I'm looking for is any way to offset increases in essential expenditure with removing non-essential costs to keep those low as possible, even if my income has increased for the coming financial year. One way I reduce costs, such as childcare, is to work with family and friends who have children to plan holiday care by sharing the care with the children between ourselves. This reduces the expenditure and gives the children somebody to play with. I do the gardening, DIY, home maintenance jobs myself. I don't waste money by paying window cleaners, gardeners, driveway pressure washers. It's not only unnecessary expenditure, but you learn nothing if somebody does it for you. After all, knowledge is important. Write boss in the comment section below if this content is making any sense. Spend less as you get wealthier is probably the opposite of what people think. Most people, if they won the lottery, would buy a car, holiday, jewelry and junk. However, that shows an addiction to consumerism, which is setting them up for the fast track back to square one. You need to ensure that you don't go on a spending spree once more by spending more than you earn on consumption. Instead, you should be able to spend less as a percentage of income as you get wealthier. This is a difficult skill to master as our society is geared towards consumption and advertisements everywhere are seducing us to make that purchase. The mistake by most people is to spend what they earn to give themselves the illusion of wealth by having expensive items such as cars, holidays, and the latest tech. These shopaholics result in ending up where they started, a boom-bust cycle. Sure, treat yourselves when you have reached milestones along the way. When you get to your first million, go on an expensive holiday as a reward. So on and so on and so on. That's what I do. I look at what something costs in terms of percentage of my net wealth. Spending $10,000 for somebody with 40,000 is a lot different than for somebody with 1 million. The mindset of the rich is to buy value and practicability. This is the same with the home that you live in. Buy value. Purchase a house that meets your needs in a good area and not for much debt. House prices do go up, but you don't wish all of your income servicing a debt without giving you the opportunity to invest. I don't waste money on continually changing my car. I've only purchased 4 in my lifetime, and I've been driving nearly 30 years, none of which have been purchased using financing. I purchased my home in a good area, fitted it with all our needs, which has the flexibility to be extended in the future if required. Think of life as a video game. Your character starts with nothing and accumulates various attributes such as strength, health, skills, wisdom, intelligence, and wealth. To be successful within this character in the game of life, you want to build all your attributes to be as high as possible. Survive the game, which wipes out lesser players. Life is a game, and to win it, you need to make it to the end with the highest attributes possible. Then you've played the best game of your life. By spending less than you earn, if you earn $40,000 per year and save, say, $10,000 per year, which is 25% of your income, then how much will you have saved in 30 years' time in today's money? $300,000. How much would that $300,000 be worth if you did nothing than put it in an index tracker that averaged 8% per year? $1.1 million. Say that your earnings grew by 4% a year. In 30 years, you would have a wealth of $1.7 million. That is before looking at reducing spending as a percentage of income. And that's why by spending less than you earn is an important principle for wealth building. It is simple maths. Hit the subscribe button and watch my next video on the principles to build wealth. Thank you.